Hey guys, I'm Molly and welcome to Move Well with Molly. Today I'm in my kitchen. I am making frozen chocolate peanut butter banana bites. So I found this recipe on notenoughcinnamon.com and it seems super quick, super easy, only 3 ingredients. We have banana, peanut butter, and then chocolate, so she calls them healthy treats. Banana and peanut butter, awesome, and then I believe dark chocolate is the healthiest type of chocolate, but I'm using semi-sweet chocolate chips today. So it's a perfect happy medium of healthy, but also tasty and a treat. They are really convenient, a great snack to just grab quickly, refreshing, they're frozen, so perfect for a summer day, and they are apparently only 85 calories each. So I'm gonna try these out, I'm gonna see how it goes, let you guys know my review, and then maybe you can make them as well. Now let's get into the video. Let's get started with ingredients. So you need a nut butter of your choice. I went with peanut butter, chocolate of your choice to melt, so it can be hard chocolate, chocolate chips with milk chocolate, semi-sweet or dark, and then ripe but firm bananas. So I used 4. Next up, get some parchment paper and some trays that we are going to make the treats on. So lay the parchment paper out on each of your trays. And now we're going to get to slicing our bananas for step 1. So you're just going to make little slices and spread them out on the tray like so. You can honestly make them any thickness that you want depending on how many of the bites you actually want to make. I started out having them be kind of thick, but then I thinned out as I went along. You can do a variety, you can do all super thin, all super thick. Really, it's up to you. It just depends on how big you want your bites to be. And then when I cut through 2 out of my 4 bananas, I counted how many slices I had, because you need to make sure you have just as many slices on the side to be the toppers. So slice half the bananas for the tray and then have the equal amount of slices set to the side for the top to the sandwich later. Next up, step 2, we work with our peanut butter or whatever nut butter you chose. I did a little bit more than a 1/4 cup, and let me just say that was more than enough for the amount of peanut butter that I wanted. So if you use 3 to 4 bananas, I would say a 1/4 cup is perfect. We're gonna melt the nut butter just so that it is easier and quicker to top the bananas with. So I put it in a microwavable bowl and then had it go for 30 seconds. Took it out and stirred it up and then just put it in for 10 more seconds to finish off. So here's my finished peanut butter, and now we get to topping the bananas. So you can use a knife and pick up the slice like I did and just lightly dab the peanut butter on. This is personal preference too of how much butter you actually want on the bananas. I like a moderate amount, so I didn't do that much peanut butter, but go for the big glob if you love peanut butter, or just do a light layering if you're not so much of a fan. Another easier way might be to just use a spoon and scoop the peanut butter and put it on the banana. That way you don't even have to lift the banana up like I was doing. And then after you put the nut butter on your banana, you want to use one of the slices set to the side and top it off. Make a little sandwich. Here they are after the nut butter step, looking beautiful. So now put those babies in the freezer and you're gonna keep them in there for about 1 to 2 hours. I did 1.5 hours. So just put them in there and then do something else for a bit. Maybe about 5 minutes before you take your sandwiches out of the freezer, start melting the chocolate. So for that, you're going to need your chocolate, a microwavable bowl, and then coconut oil is optional, but I've heard that it just really helps the melting process. So I used the recommended amount of chocolate chips for the recipe. That is 1 3/4 cup. If you're using 4 bananas, I would honestly recommend using 2 cups instead of the 1 3/4, just so that you have enough for the end. Put the coconut oil if you want it. I used about 1 teaspoon. And then put it into the microwave for 30-second sets. So I would do 30 seconds, bring it out, mix it up, and then put it back in for 30 seconds. And I did this for a bunch of times. You have to be careful that you are consistently taking it out and stirring it so that the chocolate does not burn. And here we go. Final part, you're gonna need 2 forks and then your peanut butter bananas out of the freezer. What I did is put one of the sandwiches in my bowl and then just moved it all around with the forks, got it covered, and then you want to try and get some of the excess chocolate off, like drip it off. then place it on the tray, and there you go. You just got to do this over and over again. It's kind of difficult in the beginning, but then you'll definitely get the hang of it. If you have 2 trays of the banana sandwiches, I would recommend leaving the second one in the freezer, because when they get all soft and out in the room temperature, they get a little melty and then it's hard to put the chocolate on. So here are all my different angles, putting that chocolate on the sandwiches. And here's what my first tray looked like. They look amazing, so good. And then I want to show you how when the chocolate gets low, I just kind of rolled the sandwich around on the side of the bowl and just used what I had left. And some of the bananas did come out with just globs of chocolate on the top because I ran out, but that is all good. Then once you're done with the chocolate, you want to put it in the freezer for a few more minutes, maybe like 20 minutes, and then they should be good to be stored in a container in the freezer. Okay, I'm here, I'm back. I completed making the frozen banana peanut butter chocolate bites. So I would definitely give it a thumbs up on easiness. It was a really easy process for me to make. It did take a few hours just because of the freezing and everything, but I was able to leave the kitchen, so it was no problem at all. I let them set in the freezer for a little bit after putting the chocolate coat on, and now I'm gonna do a taste test, and then you store them in a container in the freezer, so it's just quick grab and go from the freezer. I did run out of chocolate near the end, so I just ended up doing little blobs of chocolate on my last few banana bites, but that's okay. It will be nice to have some variety. Here we go, here's my bite. Oh, that's good. It's really chocolatey. I did put a lot of chocolate on. I like that a lot. I think it's gonna be better after I freeze it even more. It's still kind of melty, but it's like flavor blast. First you taste the chocolate, next you taste the banana, and then you get the peanut butter. So this is the next day update. Delaney just tried it. She approves. My brother Gavin tried it. He approves, and my mom said she absolutely loves them too. Oh my.
It tastes like that, the banana split ice cream or whatever it is,
Okay.
but with good chocolate on the outside. Some of it tastes like Reese's.
So I definitely approve this snack. I think you guys should make this. This is my favorite snack I've made yet on my channel. If you do make this, please send me a DM on Instagram or tag me in your picture at MoveWellwithMolly, and I would love to see it. I would love to repost it. Please subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.